In the heart of Central Africa, at a time when colonial powers ruled with an iron fist, rose a humble preacher whose voice became a thunder of resistance. His name was John Chilembwe, a man who dared to stand against the injustice of the British colonial system in Malawi, then known as Nyasaland. John Chilembwe was born around 1871. From humble beginnings, he rose through education and faith, studying theology in the United States. There, he witnessed the struggles of African Americans against racism, and it awakened in him a deep passion for justice. When he returned to Malawi, he carried not only the Bible but also a burning vision, to uplift his people and challenge the oppression of colonial rule. At that time, Malawians were subjected to brutal exploitation under the Thangata system, a form of forced labor on plantations owned by European settlers. Families were torn apart, men and women were worked to exhaustion, and their dignity was stripped away. Chilembwe could not stand silent. From his Providence industrial mission, he preached equality, self-reliance, and resistance against injustice. By 1915, his message turned into action. He organized one of the earliest uprisings in Central Africa against colonial rule. His followers, armed with courage more than weapons, attacked European estates, destroying symbols of oppression. They raised their voices for freedom, demanding that Africans be treated as human beings, not slaves in their own land. But the rebellion was short-lived. The British forces struck back swiftly and ruthlessly. Villages were burned, followers were captured, and John Chilembwe himself was hunted down. On February 3, 1915, he was killed, his body silenced, but his spirit made immortal. Though his uprising did not bring immediate freedom, it planted a seed. His defiance inspired generations of Malawians who, decades later, would achieve independence. Today, John Chilembwe is honored as a national hero, his face appearing on Malawi's banknotes, his legacy celebrated every year on Chilembwe Day. John Chilembwe's life reminds us of a timeless truth, that freedom is never given, it is fought for. And sometimes, the voice of one preacher can ignite the fire of a nation.